The race to the White House returns to the Rose City. Democratic presidential hopeful Bernie Sanders set to take the stage in the Moda Center in just about 30 minutes. We have coverage of the Sanders rally. Cora Harlan is outside with a report in just a second. We'll go live to him. They started lining up before dawn for this rally. They are there because they feel they have a chance to make a difference. In the past, there's traditionally been a presumptive nominee for each party by the time our Northwest votes are added to the delegate count. But it's not like that this time around.
If we want change in this country, this is the option that we have. You know, our vote does count. It's our voice. It's the voice that we currently have, you know.
I see this person, I listen to the way he talks, and I think he's always using the word we in the debates, in his speeches. It's a lot of we, it's a lot of third person, and for once it feels like a candidate who really has the people he is working for in mind.
That supporter is from Vancouver, and a lot of Washington and Oregon voters are here, just as they were in Vancouver 6 days ago. It was just Sunday that Bernie Sanders packed the house at Hudson's Bay High School there. Oregon's presidential primary is May 17th, and in Washington, May 24th. Well, back in August, a crowd of some 28,000 packed the Moda Center to hear what Sanders had to say. Probably a safe bet that many of those same people were out in force early this morning, standing in line to see Bernie again. Cora Harlan is live outside the Moda Center with more on the thousands of people who showed up and the effect it'll have getting around town for the next couple of hours. Cora?
Well, it'll be difficult, Ken. About 15 minutes ago, they started letting people into the Moda Center here. We're actually right at the end of the line here. I'll have Tim, our photographer, show you the beginning of the line. This is the end of the line here, rather. A lot of these folks have been in line for going on 7 hours now. An enthusiastic crowd ready to see Bernie Sanders, and they've been that way all morning. It's been pretty typical of the chanting. You'll see the line at one point this morning was all around the entire building here. It's not a bad bet to estimate that there might be well upwards of 20, perhaps even 25,000 or more folks here to see Bernie Sanders today. TriMet has put out the word to prepare folks for delays, full max trains through early afternoon when the rally here lets out at about 3 o'clock. And keep in mind also that with all these people here, keep in mind this is a Trailblazer game plus about 5,000 or 10,000 people in addition to that. That's the magnitude of what it is we're talking about here. So if you need to go from the south end of town north, also be prepared for lots of heavy traffic on I-5, both in the north and southbound lanes as this event flushes out here a little bit later on this afternoon. But as you can see, there have not been a lot of people that have left here. There's several lines going in here right now. The candidate not expected to speak for another 45 minutes to an hour. But as you can see, a lot of folks here in line ready to see Bernie Sanders here in Portland today. Ken?